Yeah, I think I'm gonna mess around with this. The first thing I started using was the Akai 12 track, and that was around 1985. I recorded a lot of my early songs like Keith Sweat, I Wanna. That was my first introduction to Akai. Went from that into the chord DDD1. I also used the Oberheim drum machine, the 808. I had those type of machines to give me my drums and rhythm before I got to the MP. And then once I got to the MP, it was over. And that was the beginning of me having like the hits, and that's what started me off. The MPC was one of the machines that really took a lot of time off, and we were able to crank, records out quick. And that's when I got into the samplers. The 3000 was like it for me. We were sort of getting into like the Blackstreet stuff, and that's when I kind of discovered that there's more you can do with this. And this was like 90, 91. I just wanted to have records that people could have fun with, really not have to think about the words. And that's what No Diggity was. That's the hit for it. It was heart sinking. Just that little one bar. I cut it in 4 pieces. I time stretched it in the S3000. Thanks to Will Stewart, he had the sample, but he couldn't get it right, and I said, man, give me that sample. He brought it in the room, I put it in the MP, cut that thing, and I said, okay, the drums. But the drums wasn't hard enough, and it didn't have no bottom. So what I did was I used the ultra bass, and that ultra bass gave it the so it really gave you that feel of, is this blues? Is this R&B? Or is this the jam? The MPC took the New Jack Swing sound to another level. It just gave me a whole different approach on music, more or less than just going in and making a beat and using the quantization. Most times I like it off. You're able to move things back and move things around and make stuff just off on purpose. I layer my drums. And when I layer my drums, it's like I'm hitting you from the bottom all the way to the top. These drums is just like old drums. The hi-hat, I always have to have a shaker or something that's just in the back that's sturdy. It gives you that feel of like, wow, this is giving me it's like home cooked meal, like gumbo. Back then, we didn't have long sampling time, so we would use James Brown. Yeah. Just bits and pieces and And now even today, it does the same thing, but it's on steroids. This here just gave me a whole new excitement because it has everything. I don't know where you're gonna go from here. It's something that I feel like will create my next chapter of making music. For it to have the guts and the power to power the native instruments, because that's a lot of power. This thing is a beast. I'm not the greatest keyboard player or anything, but I know I have some chords in my bag, that would be like, why did he play that one? But it works. The first chord that I played on Remember the Time, Michael Jackson asked me what that chord was. So I knew that I'm doing something. If he's asking about a chord, saying that this chord has never been played on any of my records. Everything had to, everything was just, it's got a hit. I was like, you never heard this chord before? He said, no. He asked me, what's the name of the chord? I said, I don't know. And it's only because I play by ear and everything I do comes from here. 40 years in the business, this year I'll be 60. It's like, wow, I'm still here. I think now is the time to really get people back into the technology and the traditional way. For me, it's muscle memory. I remember everything that I've done on the MP, and now being where it's at today, I can now do that and take it to another level. So it's like, that's what it means to me, coming home. Wow. Wow. Okay. I'm just going to be here I'm going to be here for a long time.